You're never going to get rid of all your nervousness, and you really wouldn't want to. Because being nervous is a sign that you're keyed up enough to give a good, energetic speech. But it's important to control that nervousness, and there are concrete steps and techniques you can take to do this. Many are things we've already discussed. First, you prepared. You analyzed your audience and researched your topic. Remember that by immersing yourself in the subject, you gained extensive knowledge and enthusiasm. And that knowledge and enthusiasm will go a long ways towards controlling any nervousness you may have. You organized your speech with a clear introduction, discussion, and conclusion. You included examples, demonstrations, and gentle humor. And you made sure to keep it simple. And then you practiced, practiced, practiced. Because the better you know your presentation, the more you will be able to just be in the moment and forget any feelings of nervousness. So, it's preparation that is the ultimate answer to combating nervousness. Now, if you're going to be in a situation like Jane, where there's a chance of a question from the audience, then you should prepare yourself for that. It's a good idea to rehearse answers to most difficult questions that you might be asked. Now, Jane, for example, what are some of the questions you might be asked?
Oh, there's a lot, like, what could I have done to foresee these problems, or who was primarily responsible for this inadequate training?
Okay, so make sure that before you give your presentation, you'll know exactly how you will answer those questions. That'll be one less thing to be nervous about.
Sounds good.
Well, good luck to all of you as you prepare to deliver your presentations. Now comes the fun part, actually delivering your talk. Now remember that you may not be perfect your first time out, but no one is. It's experience that molds you into an effective speaker. So look for opportunities to practice speaking in public. Ask questions at meetings or volunteer to speak at a local group who could benefit from what you have to say. And I want to leave you with one final technique that you can use as the time draws near. I want each and every one of you to visualize yourself being successful. As you continue to practice, think positively about the upcoming experience.
An option to hire the equipment providers to do the training was excluded from our contract, and it was estimated that it would cost less to provide the training ourselves.
Be sure to picture the room and all the people who will attend. The more detail you can add, the better. Then imagine yourself feeling confident and calm. The day of your speech, if you can, get to the venue early. Become comfortable with the setting.
Welcome.
Picture the audience. Visualize them as friendly and supportive people who are excited to hear you talk. By visualizing a successful outcome, you're conditioning yourself to expect success, and your expectation of success will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's easy to say, have fun, but the more you speak publicly, the more fun it will be. Before you know it, the day will come that instead of gritting your teeth and praying for the speech to be over, you'll be looking forward to it and enjoying it.
When I was a junior in high school, my chances for going to college looked pretty bad. My grades were good, but my family didn't have the money. All my classmates were going on trips to various colleges, and I was feeling left behind, excluded, like there was nothing exciting in my future. But then I heard about the Barlow College Scholarship Program. The day I received my scholarship, my life was changed. Suddenly, all the closed doors, the frustration, the feelings of being left behind were just lifted off my shoulders. I was practically flying that day. I was so happy. All the Barlow Scholarship recipients that I've spoken with these past few weeks are grateful. Grateful for the incredible opportunity that we received, thanks to people like yourselves.
I know we have the talent in this organization to cut our error rate in half, just by increasing in-store training. This chart shows the proportion of incorrectly handled merchandise exchanges.
But Jane, why didn't the stores get proper training in their new equipment from the get-go?
So why didn't we foresee these problems? Certainly we knew some training would be necessary, but we didn't know to what extent. We decided to have store managers provide initial training and plan to develop an in-house program once we understood the needs. Well, that time has now come.
So there we were, making our machine gun noises, right? When Blaine walks up
And he proceeds to explain to us how there were no guns on the Spirit of St. Louis. Well, we stood there speechless, and a little scared, I might add. But the next thing we know, Blaine is down on his hands and knees, and he's pointing out how the wheels on Lindbergh's plane weren't nearly as advanced as the wheels on our bikes. Oh, we were amazed. I mean, here was someone important who was taking the time for a couple of scruffy-looking kids. He treated us like we mattered. I've never forgotten that day. Blaine had that effect on people, and I'm hoping that we've captured a bit of that spirit in this new edition. And so now, it is my privilege to announce the official opening of the Blaine Walker Wing.